Okay, it's not often that I watch a trailer for a video game and I think, I am not up to this task. I don't know if I can do it. CitizenCon yesterday, the finale was this gameplay mission that they're working towards, and it was insane. The ending ended on a high. I can hear in the background some Disney lawyers kind of moving their pens and stuff. Maybe. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Whether or not this crosses lines or boundaries. I don't think so, personally. I'm not a lawyer, nor am I. I'm just a gamer. That's me. Disney, please don't sue me. But yeah, kick back, relax, and let me know in the comment section, could you and your squad pull this off? Let me know.
Tactical strike groups.
Oh, Idris. Very nice. Polaris, Paladin, Gladius. Off we go, boys.
The People's Alliance are still trying to get to the bottom of what this new faction is really doing in the Nix system.
They've sent a capital ship to check out a station and run into more than they can take care of themselves.
Unfortunately, that team came under attack and members of their groups were taken hostage. Now they've reached out to Intersec, who've reached out to you to help recover the pilot. Of course, it's unwise to do this alone, so you'll need to put a team together to attack the station.
That's more than a team, that's a fleet.
This big asteroid, kind of broken asteroid, and on this you will have this base where you will find 3 big arms.
Okay.
You will see in the middle, you will have this big energy core. Everything here has a purpose. It's not just for the show, just something nice to see.
You'll see a People's Alliance-owned Idris that's just on the outside, and it's going to be getting harassed by this unknown faction that you have met before.
So your first objective here is to clear out the ships. There'll be waves of these ships, so this is where you want your light or your medium or your heavy fighters, whichever
It's
playstyle.
more mission content, guys. This isn't like a lot of mission content.
So while one part of your group is dealing with the fighters, now it's time to actually assault the station.
That's not how that goes.
This station has been outfitted
Turrets always kill
to
me
resist
instantly.
all of the obvious way of attacks.
Somehow they've incorporated VanDuel capital ship killing turrets. These turrets ignore small fighters, and they have the firepower to destroy even the biggest capital ships.
Okay.
Your Polaris and your Idris, if you get it close, it will get shredded. The idea of these is so we can sort of make it so we can mix up that ship combat, and not everyone can just bring the biggest ship and win just because they have the biggest ship.
You have to send out your best pilots to navigate the superstructure and take down anything that may damage your bigger ships.
Wait, you mean my Idris can't?
So at this point you're thinking, destroy the turrets. But it's not that easy. This turret has shields that you've never seen before. It won't take any kind of damage. Your missiles won't do anything, your lasers won't do anything, your ballistics won't do anything.
It's
to them.
invincible,
But
guys.
like everything, they do have a weakness. You have to cut the power to their shields. To do that, that actually brings you to your first objective, the power relays.
So the exterior has a number of power relays.
Oh my God, it's
that are
like a
holding
Death
the doors
Star.
closed so that you can't get in.
You have to find them, you have to target them, and you have to destroy them. But it may not be as easy as it seems.
Here's our first wrinkle. The power relays have their
Red
own
5.
shields that are resistant to energy-based
Shoot,
attacks.
man.
We know how much you like using laser repeaters, but so do these guys.
Capital ship can't get close enough because of the turrets.
So ships with explosive or ballistic ordnance will be needed here. That's torpedo ships like your Retaliator or Gladiator, or even another fighter with ballistics loadout. That's gonna take you a while.
So, not your big ship, your biggest ship.
Once the power relays have been taken down, the station opens up.
And this is where things get really cool.
Now it's time for you to fly your ship inside the station.
Oh my word.
You
It's literally
your ship
Death Star.
flight into the superstructure of this station.
How cool is that?
I feel like this is a proud dad moment. Thank you, Jared.
We're just gonna call it what it is. It's a trench run.
Oh my god, they're actually doing the trench run.
So as you enter the structure, you'll see cooling units along the sides.
Oh no, guys. I'm never going to be able to do this on stream.
There's 3 arms to the station that have these trenches. You'll fly into one, and then there'll be a core in the center, and then you'll move out another trench.
You're either gonna do it multiple times, or you need to bring friends.
At this point, the core is still protected, so these are essentially strafing runs.
There are objects to avoid. You're going to have to be able to dodge. You're going to have to move quickly. You need an agile ship.
Because the shield generator that you're targeting is emitting lots of distortion damage.
So you can't...
Once the cooling units are out, that exposes the core to overheat, which means that you can attack it from the inside and also from exhaust ports on the outside of the station. This core is armored and just takes a whole lot of damage.
No, they didn't just do that. Oh my god, in the background I can hear Disney lawyers.
Once the power core goes down, the turrets come down, and then the capital ships can get closer. Why is that important? Because during all of this, you spend a lot of ammo and munitions and ballistics, and you're going to want to top up.
This is where we're going to get our new feature in. Ship hangar, refueling, and rearming.
Nice.
You're going to be able to land in the hangar of select ships and be able to use the same interface as you are right now at stations to refuel and rearm.
It's specifically for ships like the Idris.
That's the ammo box that we saw earlier. So you're going to store the ammo box and then just repair and whatever.
Of course, it'll be more than just those 2 ships, and you'll find out more once we get closer to release. But this is a really important feature that we're really excited to get out.
Yeah, no, this is huge. This is because you're going to have the crafting in there, right?
Alliance has an Idris there that can provide a safe port in a storm, allow you to set back up and head back out.
And it's a good thing that you've rearmed and refueled too, because now another group of ships is coming to attack the People's Alliance Idris.
This is such a big mission. Holy shoot, man. Like, this mission is crazy.
So while the fighters are protecting the Idris, what's happening at the station? Well, that's where the dropships come in.
Now you've got to take a fire team in. You've got to land, you've got to fight through an onslaught of FPS enemies that belong to this unknown faction, and you've got to open a hangar door which will allow you to release captives from the station.
Oh, cool. You're going to have, like, freaking NPCs to free. That's awesome. This looks cool.
You've opened the doors and that person's taken off, you've just got to make sure they get to safety.
Nice.
So at this point, all of this sounds pretty simple, but there's an additional complication.
So up until this point, it's just been you versus the enemies in the station. But the enemies in the station have their own enemies.
The VanDuel neighbors who really don't like these guys for some reason will come in and wreak havoc on everything.
And they're not going to discriminate between you and the station. They're out for blood. When you alert the VanDuel by destroying the power core that...
I don't know if I'm cut out for this mission, guys.
You're on a time limit. VanDuel are coming, they're going to come hard, they're going to keep coming. You're going to have one hell of a fight.
I don't... Honestly, this seems too hard, man. Damn. Oh. No. Please, no. No, 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 no. Don't, no, 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 no.
Tactical strike groups.